Well, hello people. Welcome to the live stream. Just let me make sure OBS is happy. We're a few minutes early, but welcome in regardless. Please enjoy your sunset in Illium on me. Yeah. Hope everyone's having a wonderful week so far. Genesis, AHR, welcome to the stream, guys. How are you all? Yeah, I think OBS is happy. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Cool. Stephanie, Tommy. Genesis has finally got the game. What, you just bought CS1, did you? Welcome to the addiction, Genesis. We're going to work on this little space in front of us today. There was some areas that were never developed as part of the Central Park project. But I've no idea what's going there, so feel free to throw suggestions in the live chat for those early arrivers. Kieran Stewart, now there's a name I've not heard for many a year. Kieran, how are you, mate? Afternoon to you. Well, more evening now, really. Doing well, mate. Waff 2001, welcome in. Mrs. Waldo, nice to see you here. Or Miss Waldo, rather. Finally, an evening stream for you. I'm glad you of all people are here, because you very specifically asked for this exact time. Yeah, so this little area here, we have very steep terrain. The monorail is also passing through it, which I know what I want to do with this. Something similar we did over in Sapphire Marina. But then there's a lot of land around it. So, suggestions, everyone, of what's going to sit in here today. JB, Noke, welcome to the stream. You got the CS1 Nintendo edition. It's fairly brutal, Genesis. But no, at least you've got it, right? The, I would argue the console versions are a bit of a different game. But as long as you're playing it right, that's all that really matters. So we're going to do... not agriculture field, actually want to check which one it is. We always do gravel, but I tend to neglect these destroyed and agriculture textures a little bit. But nothing looks as good as the gravel, does it? So I'll go with that. I just want to run these. I'll do a copy and paste once we've got a few in. Yeah, let's position them with move it. Grab our decals. Rue, Ben, Blair, welcome everyone. Loving the Illium series, mate. Please keep the CS1 vanilla type videos coming even after Illium is complete. Yes, possibly. Why are you only selecting that one specific decal? Are they buildings? No. That's so weird. Why is it behaving that way? I can do them individually, but the marquee isn't detecting them. I've never seen that before. Never mind. I'll do it individually then. So yes, will make me take my time. Doodle Plays, welcome in guys. TC, Ragu, AHR, late checkout. How is everyone? Happy Tuesday, and all 36 of you already here. Thank you for joining me. Yes, I've been thinking this week actually about the future of CS1, given how much I'm enjoying CS2 these days. Well, I think we'll talk more about that once Illium comes to a complete close, and I'll see how I'm feeling about CS1 then. But I won't promise or deny another series right now, because Illium's still quite a bit from done, depending on the node count, which is currently 50%. Perfect. So technically we're halfway through, if I take it to the absolute very end. Okay, now I might also bring some pathways through here too to connect into this stuff. I quite fancy the idea of people being able to walk alongside this monorail line. Have you named your racetrack? No, not yet. We'll do some naming, I think, the episode I record this week, because we've also got the car factory to name as well. Which there was some really good suggestions for the car factory name. Jaguar. Rose Royce, which I thought was really clever. That was one of my favourites. Really good name. You just tuck into there nicely. A little bit of node controller will make it do so. Let's just grab these rogue nodes down to the same height here. Got some really nice little awkward terrain spaces to play with today. Like how this kicks out as well, but that terrain tears a little intense. Let's move that node over. A bit more of a bend in that one. Like the little switchback it does coming down here. Just done with industrial buildings placement in City Skylines 1, now already 1 in the morning. Hopefully can lose something for Meg, yep. That'll happen. The mornings will arrive very quickly in this game. As they have been doing for me recently with Project Zomboid. My word, everyone. Build 42 is very good. Of course, going to box off the monorail. Not open to public access. Your birthday was this past week, was it, TC? Very nice, mate. Happy birthday. Can we get some cake in the live chat for Tim's birthday, please? Emma is good, just grabbing some dinner, then going to challenge myself to see if I can complete a whole Sims build in one sitting. Me versus trying to figure out where this is compared to my Tranquillity Cove. Central Park. You want a sense of where we are today? Right here, in the little downtown pockets that were never developed. I finished these off today. And then if we've got time, we'll also build some hotels by the F1 circuit, I think. Your racetrack was named Overcharged Speed Egg. I appreciate the naming, AH. Thank you, mate. Welcome in, EMB. Will you ever put out an updated map that you used to sell? Yes, I'm currently in the process of changing merch suppliers. Laurie in our community, who you guys might know if you're in the Discord, is currently working on a whole new range for us. The canvas will relaunch on the new merch site because I'm moving from the current provider. So yes, I will update it to feature Rannoch and Orchid Bay. And... no, Rannoch and Illium, sorry. It's Orchid Bay's already on there, I think, isn't it? Hey, I always watch your videos twice at least because your voice is so chill. My doze off. Still got to watch the new Patreon one from yesterday because I dozed off again during it twice. Glad to hear, Masha. Not the only one. I send a lot of people to sleep. Which is really good because you all fall asleep to a playlist. And it farms my watch time. So thank you. Thank you for falling asleep. Okay, let's do some node stuff here so we've not got that weird janky little terrain. Let's let the game run here as well so we can see that monorail pass through, right? Can you come down? I suppose I just adjust these manually, really. Maybe even tree-lined pathways as it runs parallel with the monorail. Some California shorty, I think. I don't think you would do it, but maybe you could start a Minecraft modded series. Probably not, no. I'll probably never cover Minecraft on this channel. You watch Captain Tin if you want. There is Minecraft videos out there. But you won't get them on this channel. I started playing CS1 on PC. I've played hours and hours on PlayStation, but I switched to PC because I want to use mods. Do you have a list of your mods? Yeah, if you go to the Illium series, of which this is included. I'm not sure if it's in the live stream descriptions, but it's definitely in the video descriptions. There's a collection on Steam of Illium's mod set. You're also starting to mod for the first time as well, start getting used to Skive. There's a beginner's guide, it's a mod manager that will make using mods a lot easier. There's a compatibility report built into it, so you can see if you've got any potential issues. Okay, let's connect that in. So what do we want here? It's got to be somewhat park themed because of where it is in the city. I'm not sure. We've got renewed history next door. The Central Park hilltop is over the road. So what do we want here? We just had surgery, so you're very sleepy. I hope you're recovering well, Masha. I've had that space fairly empty. It could have been the edge of university campus. The campus building might not be a bad shout here, Emma, you know. I will consider unit buildings. As to which one. Is Emma onto something there? We've got a campus area right here, haven't we? Yeah. Let me steal this. I'll do some testing. Yeah, that's the Central Park area. We'll just push that out. I think the asset's going to be too big, but we'll try it anyway. It is big. Can I make you work? Well, we might be able to. We might be able to. Because the building itself is also tiered. So I think that really works with the terrain, doesn't it? Environmental School of Studies, everyone on the hill here. I think I'm happy with that. Hey Duck, you need to message me. You won Spice of the Month. Message me for your prize. You also need to choose the new theme as well. Send me a message on Discord. You won, but you haven't claimed your prize yet. Flopsy's waiting. Flopsy's waiting for the FIFA career mode to come back. We're waiting a long time. Flopsy. I'll do a stream one day, but before I walk away from the channel forever, whenever my last day at work is. Not that that's coming soon, by the way, but I'll make sure we get a FIFA stream in before then, I promise. I've probably still got that career mode file. It's probably still on the PC. Hey Marcus, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. After the Tourist Town episode, please make the ultra-modern international airport. Won't be doing the airport for a while yet. I am going to head to the coast soon, though. It's in the ocean side, not the interior bays where we've been recently. Put the footbridge across the street. Actually, that just gave me an idea, EMB. And because this is a campus asset, I can connect it to a pathway. And it'll automatically level. So you come up to the height of the building. And then you goes bridge. Like that. We might need some keys here. And then spiral down. I think so. Let's do road length here. Hey Nomis, how are you, mate? Crew part 2. I'll clickbait the video. I'll be like, managers hate this one simple trick. You won't believe how I scored 30 goals in 10 seconds. Do you want to go quite artsy with the paths here? A little bit like that place in Singapore, you know, with all the massive elevated walking infrastructure everywhere. Lots of curved, elevated paths. It's quite over the top, but I think I like it. I bet every poll you send for streaming ideas, you'll be suggesting FIFA, yeah. You should have suggested it in the Patreon poll yesterday, Flotsky. Glad to hear, Marcus. Glad to hear, mate. Hey, Object, how's it going, bud? Nomus is about to play some Wind Rose. Are you enjoying it, Nomus? I did enjoy the demo, but I hadn't picked up the public release. I think we are going to need retaining wall. Which I say as if I'm reluctant to do that, but we all know I'm not. Let's bring this up to a happy height. Something about there, I think. Oh, give me the node. That's gonna be impossible to grab. There it is. There, probably. So doesn't that key blend in really nicely in the window frame? Yes, please. Let's set that to the same height, although that does actually clip the bridge. So let's just come down a tiny bit. There we go. And then can you move to the street edge? Little bend just to match the road. Yeah, something like that. Hello to 88 people as well. Thank you so many of you for joining me so soon. I hope a residential episode soon. I'm in desperate need. Yeah, residential is due. We get some residential in the waterfront episode. There's not a lot though. But residential will go next to that. Yeah, I think that's the sell, isn't it? Emma triggered that idea, so we'll name it Emma's... Oh. A shortcut for another mod. Emma's School of Sims building. Thank you, Emma. Nice little inspiration point, that. Hey, Harry, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you. And Loco as well, who just simply arrives into the chat with Brazil. All of that. Welcome in, Loco. How are you? Let's come down here. And we'll just have a nice little garden. Do you want a pathway coming down the front of the building there, actually? Just to burn even more nodes. Or maybe even keep it as a bridge. No, we won't do that. That's been on the floor. And I could be really pedantic. And let me grab the pathway node. There we go. Rotate the red so he sits flush against the pavement. And just come down. No, it's a little too far rotated. There we go. That was definitely worth it. But maybe bob the parking lots. Yeah, I was thinking of getting the parking lots off. I imagine we'll decorate that interior plaza on the inside of the building. Get nice big fancy trees, date palms maybe. This might actually end up being one of my favourite parts of the skyline now, this little... I think we get some after dark lights on it as well. So it kind of stands out on the city's hill. It's starting to clip with the key a little bit there. I'll just grab some bushes and move it instead rather than trying to... You can turn that off in Bob, if you're wondering. The network tree upgrade attempt that the game will do. Let's get rid of that gravel there as well. Surface paint is not going to play, is it? Suppose I could do the same thing here though. Bring that down. And then we'll twist it with node controller. Hey Exit, welcome to the stream. Amusement park path with the end node rotated, one of my favourite things to do. Yeah, it's kind of wild, isn't it? How much node controller can do for just the whole city in general, really. Even if it's something like a continuous flow or just a slightly wider highway exit road, makes an awful lot of difference. Yeah, look at that approach. Isn't that amazing? Can we see if we can get a first-person tour coming up the hill? Frame rate's a little low around here because we're right in the middle of downtown. Everyone lives here. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? What a wonderful position building, everyone. See if we can enjoy these layers as we come up the hill. Hopefully he stops at the light. Oh, look at that with the monorail passing by it as well. Isn't that just gorgeous? Maybe my favourite street corner in the city? Possibly. Yes, Exit, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, let's hire Bob. Let's bring him in. And parking spaces can go. I bet I can make all this walkable, can't I? So we'll grab just regular pathway. And just have him run through the yard down there. Yeah, in terms of what we want to do to the interior, probably just a couple of statues I think I'll do. I think given the fact it's quite a techie institute quite building, some of the plazas and promenade cubes might go quite nicely. Couple through here. I really hate that, but then I'd have to have red pathway going through the campus, which I don't really want. I don't think a decal will cover the... I could probably just surface paint that, can't I? To an extent, I might need one decal in there. Because that cracks my pavement, doesn't it? Oh, it's more finagling. We'll have to. The whole stream, everyone, is going to be me rotating pedestrian pathway with no controller. Don't forget to leave me a like, by the way. Such riveting content. By the way, the Project Zomboid Noob's Guide is out on Friday, which I'm really looking forward to showing you all. I've actually been recording day 2 and editing it as well today, but days 2 and 3 are going to be in the same episode. So hopefully some of you are looking forward to that as well. Absolutely love my Project Zomboid. Also really fun to actually record something different on the channel as well. It's so different from editing something like Cities Skylines, so I really enjoyed it. A lot of fun. Some benches, yeah, for sure. For sure, we'll do some benches here. Probably go plazas again. These little things. A couple of kiosks as well, perhaps. The path collides a little bit. We'll sort that out. I drink my coffee here as well before it goes cold. By the way, the crystal meth joke in the last episode of Kokomo was fantastic and made me giggle. Yeah, I thought people enjoy that. Glad to hear, mate. Glad to hear you can take humour from the videos. Sometimes I do wonder if it's going to go down the wrong way. But most of the time I make a joke, people tend to laugh at it. Been a few occasions where they've been like, no egg. Can't say that. Okay. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Let's bring some tree lining on the arterial. Alright. I really love that. We wanted after dark lights, didn't we? Do you have a favourite colour, Emma? Would you like to pick the lights on the front since it's your building? Hey bro, been with you for 2 years. I love Kokomo. We'll see us whenever I get old. Well, hello. Callan, am I pronouncing that right? Thank you for enjoying Kokomo. We'll see us whenever I get old. I think it... I don't know. Difficult question to answer that. Where's the after dark lights? There we go, I went past them. Purple, says Emma. This is more pink, but I think that's sort of the closest you'll get. Yeah. We'll see S1 never get old. I mean, I'm still having fun. And I'm about to hit 4,000 hours. But at some point, I suppose it will. Nothing lasts forever, does it? Like, that's universally true. So at some point, you imagine it would, but, you know, they're still surprise releasing DLCs, like Race Day. And content creator packs and stuff, so... if there's always going to be something fresh to look at, who knows, you know? Who knows? Difficult question. What a good one. I'm looking forward to the Project Zomboid series. I've never played it, but I've never played CS or CS2, but always find myself watching YouTube and guys like yourself playing it. Thank you, Nook. Glad to hear that. CS1 is timeless, says No Miss. There you go. There's your answer. Did you ever get a mate you can't say that from a YouTube contact? No. No. I have a very clean record with YouTube. Because like 3 copyright strikes and I am gone, everyone, and so is all the videos. Like, it's kind of crazy how sensitive that system is, isn't it? Like, the entire channel would be wiped and all my content would be gone if I got 3 copyright strikes. Imagine how devastating that would be. Like, there's so many memories on this channel. And thousands of hours worth of content as well. Let's not think about that. I promise I won't breach any copyright laws, everyone. The channel's not going anywhere. Okay, further buildings. Do we want to keep it campus themed? I'm just wondering if we're not considering any other unique buildings that we should be doing. Cathedral Pentitude. Put that here. The business arch, maybe? I feel like it's a bit random to just be here. Usually these things are on very landscaped, like geometric positioning within the networks, not just on the road. I'll put it down. I'll see. Looks like you built the biggest strip club in the world. It's a Sims building school. That's definitely what it is. Some seaside resorts, maybe? A little bit random here. I suppose it could be a bit of a historical park building, couldn't it? We'll throw one in, see if it grows on us. I've almost got choice paralysis here. Maybe... Mountain Village? Seaside Resort is never a bad idea. Hey, did you know that you can delete the airport terminal and the control towers will be fine, and then you can add our J-prop building or fire station that makes it really good and more realistic? No, I didn't know that actually, Harry. I didn't know you could delete the... Oh wait, so can I do that with my airport now? Oh, wow. Very nice, Harry. What, and then the branch office? Which is here. Oh, like that? Yeah, that is good. That is good. If the airport wasn't named Harry, I'd give it you for that. Just draw out the pavement here. Pull them down a little bit there. And then we get a little truck. Little van. Something like that. Very nice. I love that. Amazing. Great tip, Harry. What we feeling here then? I could position that like that. Not really though, it's quite wide, isn't it? It's a wide old boy. And I can always nudge the metro across. But I'm gonna just have a road coming out, a little bit of a car park. I don't know. No, it's a bit forced, isn't it? It's just, it doesn't look natural, that. We needed to plan that into the road, really. Mountain village up here. I don't really know how I'd sell this, though. I suppose it could just be nice office building, couldn't it? It doesn't really scream lodge, it just looks like a wood-panelled building, doesn't it? In the setting of quite a modern downtown, though. We got 100 people. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Appreciate it all. The arch is better placed further away. How are we dropping knowledge? It's no fence line tip, though. But still, knowledge, yeah, it doesn't beat modded tips and tricks with Lammy, does it? Nothing will. How much planning do you do before a recorded episode? Depends on the build, Callan. Depends on the build. So, as an example, the F1 circuit took a lot more planning than the Brooklyn and Queens suburb, which was just inspired by Google Earth and a lot of blocks and cubes to accommodate inner city housing. So this stuff isn't too bad. Like, this was all taken from Google Earth. But the F1 circuit, you know, or like an airport or a cargo container port, those bigger bits of infrastructure take a little longer. I think the longest I've ever spent planning one build was Ilos's airport. I was in that for days before I was like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to actually go at an airport recreation. Okay, I think I'm going to go with a little district of mountain village buildings. Maybe they can be accommodation for the local university buildings we've got around. Fairly small ones though, I don't really want the very lodge looking ones. Let's do 4. I'm gonna feel about that, yeah, that's okay. Alright, so we will bring a road into these. Give them some car parking too. I think this is the first time we've used Mountain Village in the city, isn't it? I don't think we've put them down anywhere yet. Well, they might have been in Greatshead, actually, over in the farming town. I think I put some over there, didn't I? Building so many different cities at the minute. All the builds are just blending into one. Do some cul-de-sac action down here as well. So can I get a car park in there? Bet we can. It's almost begging for it, really, isn't it? We fuse those hedges. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. I've changed a couple of my seaside buildings to be high res. Yeah, that's a good shout. The wonderful world of Rico. Right, let's just start positioning these against the terrain and our arterial corners here. Yeah, I don't mind them. It's actually quite a nice blend to the industry across the other side of the couplet system, isn't it? Hey Jen, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Some of the seaside resorts could definitely look like a pavilion if you paired them with sports fields, courts. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Emma, actually. Like an old sort of cricket club sort of vibe, yeah. I think the positioning of this road is going to be quite important. That is not acceptable. How's New Jersey life, Jen? If you're there, or are you about in Norway? Did you enjoy the World Cup, Jen, by the way? The final was New Jersey, wasn't it? I'm sure. Spin these around. You'll be close enough to the road for a connection. And then do we want another retaining wall? Hey Big Dave, how's it going, mate? How's it going? AHR Coco passed away a couple of months, mate. You're asking how she's doing. She was put to sleep in the end of June. Hey City Breathes, how's it going, mate? It's nice to see your familiar face here as well. I wonder if we could start weaving this under as well. Alex, welcome to the stream. New Jersey's hot. I'm missing Norway something fierce. I love the World Cup, and I've never watched football before, and now I'm a fan. Erling Haaland. Oh my god, what a beast. Did you fall in love with the Viking, Jen? the wonderful character of Erling Haaland. As a Man United fan, I'm obligated to hate him, but he is very lovable. He's very funny. Do you want to do retaining wall again? Maybe a different retaining wall? Let's scribble all these. I feel like when it's that steep, it does warrant to everyone. Do we have any retaining wall, please, in the chat? Is this triggering anyone? Or are we all cut from the same cloth, so to speak? Not this far along. Let's nudge that back a little bit. Just keep double checking how we're affecting the hillside here. That is very cubey, but I think it's quite nice with the metro sweeping through here. Get a little bit of overgrown land down at the bottom here. It's alright, HR. Don't worry about it, mate. I have my Viking, but Howling is so much fun to watch. All good egg apart from having half my thumb cut away due to an infected splinter. Currently have a cartoon bandaged on Jesus' name. Been doing a bit of carpentry. Is that what you've been doing? Look after yourself, mate. You only get 2 thumbs. And you need them for CS. Like, possibly the worst limbs you can lose for playing video games. Godspeed, Dave. The Swede shows up when people discuss Norway. Yeah, she did, didn't she? Maybe it's like built into them. If they hear Norwegians getting praise, like a Swedish flag is shone into the sky of Stockholm, then it's like one of you come to the defense of Sweden. That's how it works. Yes, Alex confirms that's how it works, EMB. Tidy up these concrete surface painter edges here. Let's get lots of trees up here as well. This is Central Park after all. Don't want lots of concrete to start appearing everywhere. Do you want a path going down here? No, we don't. I'll do. And then we'll get some vegetation too. Which I feel like I really underutilise in Illium. I don't really come into this menu. Little favoured vegetation. I want these back in CS2 actually. These little thick plots of weeds. They're very useful. I'll give it a little dash of the overgrown forest brush as well. Great C, welcome in. How's it going? This is late night for us, way past my bedtime. Welcome in. You were just mentioned actually in the context of Great Said. Did your mug arrive, by the way? Has it turned up? I got an email from the Dutch Postal Service today. Has it arrived? I couldn't read it. So I didn't know what it said. I should have sent it to Jane. I'm in love with Norway too, but I'll deny it if a Norwegian asks, it says the Swede. That played lovely with the surface painter access, didn't it, Joss? Right, let's move. I'll have this one up here. I wonder if we could do like a 2-level fusing here. So like the buildings are fused on 2 different floors. Might look a bit weird. Yeah, it does. We're not doing that. Not with these 2 particular assets anyway, unless. There probably is 2 of the Mountain Village assets that will work with, but I don't think it's those 2. Or what if we actually duplicated this one so that triangular roof is mirrored? Might look a bit weird. I think it has to be that way, doesn't it? I think that there's too much balcony clipping going on, I think, for those 2 terrain layers to work. But there's probably something there to be explored. Anybody wants to have a go at that? Leave it in the Discord if you figure it out. I feel like there is something there. But I won't do it here. I'm just going to use the one I had. Sweet. Probably need another retaining wall in there, won't we? Which we'll use just a couple of segments. Start working on different heights here. On my trip to Sweden and Norway, my guy found a family's homestead and we went there to see it. It was awesome. What, you just went to a random homestead, Jen? Am I jumping in the middle of that conversation? I don't think I am. We've got 115 people here, thank you everyone. Appreciate you. Thanks for spending your Tuesday with me. Patrons voted for a Cities 1 stream, so thank them. But we'll stream Kokomo maybe on Thursday, I think. For which there's another episode out tomorrow, by the way. Yes, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with it. Car parks won't like being here, will they? The terrain's way too up and down. Will you flatten there against that key edge? Probably struggle. It's alright. Let's bring that node down a bit as well. There we go. And then we'll hide the torn terrain here with a bit of Illium forest. If you can't see it, it doesn't exist. Yes, I think I'm happy with that. How does it look at night time? My god, it's only Tuesday. Not far off halfway now though, Grants. Hump day is a big day. You have to check my gruesome pics on Discord. Are they gory, Dave? Where have you posted them? As long as they're not like actual thumb decapitation, then fine. Feel free to post them. Once I was supporting England in the World Cup because I love your videos, I would save yourself the pain. AHR. Support... Well, Spain at the minute. Spain are pretty dominant internationally, aren't they? On the console, I would have put a rock wall there, stone by stone. I know, Godspeed, right? How I wish they just allowed anarchy for key networks. They become, like, such versatile assets. I mean, you really won't move it with it for correcting the heights, but regardless, being able to put them elsewhere but shorelines would be very welcome. Let's do some hedging here. We'll come from the bridge here. Place that last one in and then we'll just twist it. And that next one as well. And the terrain should be alright for hedging here. It might, a few of the segments might be a bit awkwardly stuck out, but yeah, it's not bad. We'll just twist a few of them. Just where the line tool reset, they kind of go back, don't they? Alright, then some fancy tree lining. Let's do Lala palms. We don't usually use these, do we? The layers in this bit of the city are mental, aren't they? We've got all this stuff happening here. Especially with the metro and the monorail both like running in tandem with each other. Terrain can be fun. It can be a massive pain in the ass as well, though. Not always fun. Therapeutic, I would call it, says Chum. Hey Eric, I completed my playthrough on the Azure Coast, I think, map you use for Kokomo. I wish I had some mountains and hills, but otherwise such an awesome big map to work on. Yeah, it's a real canvas, isn't it? Adzi, a real canvas. I think I got some screenshots in the episode I was making yesterday, actually. From the... That's not the best one. From the satellite perspective. Like how much the city's like starting to look like Google Earth now. Not to toot my own horn, God forbid. But like the orbital view, as I refer to it, of the city, like is spreading across that super flat space very nicely. A lot of fun to build. You'll have to send it in for City Showcase, Adzi, if you're keen on showing it, that is. Not that you have to. But I always love getting submissions on the maps I am working on / worked on. Oh dear. Hello. Node controller can come with some risks. That's just because this node is at a much different height, isn't it? Let's send you up there. And we'll just push off blue, green, and orange. I'd like to make something out of this space. I want those little cute park life hedges. These ones. Norway was just breathtaking and overwhelmed with all the things. I cried multiple times from the beauty of it. Yeah, the fjords are pretty breathtaking, aren't they, Jen? It's on my to-do list. As is Denmark as well, so I can complete the Scandic nations off my travel list. I feel like I wouldn't mind a cruise in the fjords, but I don't know how I'd get being on a boat for a holiday. I've never done a cruise before. Has anyone done a cruise in the chat? Can you tell us on your experiences of it? I'm talking like long haul cruising. Not like you're on it for a day and then you had a city break. Like you're on the boat full time. Not sure how I'd enjoy it. I like the idea of it, but in practice, I'm not sure. Truly, I'm not far from the Norwegian border and Lofoten. Am I pronouncing that right, Alex? Is on my bucket list. Shall we have a look at that? What is on Alex's bucket list? Oh, you mean Mordor? Alex? Is this where you're going? You're going to Mordor? Yeah, that's what's great. That's what's really nice. Wonderful. I'll look at images. Yes. Literal Mordor. That's sort of a bit like the Rock of Gibraltar here, doesn't it? But significantly more impressive. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Also a really cool cities build. Surprised Nomis hasn't built this yet, actually. Summer in Lofoten. I would watch the YouTube video, but they might copyright strike me, so I can't watch it. How incredibly dangerous. Wonderful. What a fun thing to do. Enjoying the midnight sun. Fishing. Sea kite. Oh, look at that. That, everyone, is my idea of heaven. Oh, look how gorgeous that looks. Look at the colour of that water. Isn't that incredible? Sea Eagle Safari. Very fun. Not interested in golf. I would like to surf. Don't think I've got the balance for it there. I'm not into horse riding. A road trip would be cool. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Excellent choice, Alex. Rock wall the mountain bit, says Chum. You know what? We'll do it for you, Chum. Can I use these rocks, though? I might use a bit of both, actually. We'll clear some of these trees out. Does that make Chum the rock wall, please? It might do. can start up a new force. I suppose you're not really policing the rock wall, are you? You're just requesting it, so maybe that doesn't qualify you. It's an important role. It doesn't pay much, but gives you some responsibility at least. Let's have... Where's everyone walking here? Is there a central position I can get a statue in? Let's have some benches on this little interior section. Providing I turn off prop snapping, that is, which would be very helpful. One of my favourite things to do, there's a little node control plaza pathway. I'm going to get a statue without anyone walking into it. Maybe like there. Is anyone walking into that? Don't think so. Have a hydration break here while we wait. I'm just a child that loves rocks now. Don't we all, chum? Don't we all? I was just about to say, as does Jen, and then I look at the chat and she's spamming rock emojis, of course. Egg, I'm the Randy Panda on Discord. You sent some screenshots. Where did you put them? Do you want to have a look at Randy's version of Kokomo? Let's have a look what Randy's doing, shall we? Very nice. What are these assets here? Oh, are these those old town American ones? I think they are, aren't they? I like the car parking behind the building here. Look at that. Jesus. That's so cool. I love that. A really nice custom asset, isn't it? Big grid. Big parking. Very American. A little downtown cruise terminal. So you put your downtown on the water, did you? Where is that? I guess in more the mouth of the rivers, isn't it? Nice little busy train station. So this is where I built Saratoga, isn't it? Yeah, the city starts here. Very nice. So I love what you did with the train station here off that central line. Might have to renovate that in at one point, you know. Delete some of the row homes I've got there. Amazon warehouse, very nice. Really sweet, mate. Great little build, that. Thank you for sharing with us. And then we'll do some little bushes just to fill in some of that green area. And then I think I'll be happy with that side. I love how many people we've got walking through here. How it's all like interconnected and layered here too. Really fun walking system, that, isn't it? Hey JK, how are you, bud? Welcome to the stream. First City Showcase stream. Yeah, it is, isn't it? There is a rock arching the ruins you can use to enter under it. I don't know what you mean, Joseph. That has just reminded me though, what about some of those little rock assets? Bit dangerous, isn't it? Yeah, I won't do that. It's not the place for that. Okay, let's carry on. Burnt building. I saw your comment, Lammy, by the way. About how I'm resetting the graveyards, but not the burnt buildings. I honestly didn't even notice them. Oh yeah, there's one here, isn't there? Literally next to the graveyard. I did not see that in the episode. Any more? Yeah. There's one in the Port Francis. Any more? No, there's garbage issues knocking about. Why? We've got loads of processing. Do we have any over here? Yeah, there's loads. Why are you not getting garbage? Is that your spawn point? No, you're on the road. In a pedestrian area as well. Yeah. You're just taking time to get over there, maybe. Actually, what citizen instance are we at now? We're already at 85% of the citizen instances. Okay. Higher than I thought it would be. Then again, I guess we are 82,000 population now. Okay, don't want the seaside resort building here. Coming in behind the campus building. I think extra campus buildings are always a possibility. One of the cafeterias would fit very nicely in here. I suppose if we just took everyone into the corner there. I think that's pretty much made to be, isn't it? I'm going to bring that node up a touch just to ease off that terrain there. Love the city. Thank you so much, Joseph. Appreciate it. Oh, that was the one you were talking about, was it? Wonderful. I always play with infinite money and unlock all, so I can start by building the downtown. Play however you like. I think especially with sandbox games, there's no right way to play, I suppose. It's whatever's fun for you, isn't it? Can we get tiles in here? Yeah. So it's not grey, like literally everywhere. Do a touch of level terrain there as well. That should be okay. I'm never going to get it perfectly straight. I'll hide the tearing concrete with food courts and stuff. So the grill can come in. The burn downs have been bugging you. We've got them now, Lemmy. I think Bad Wolf commented the same thing as well. Genuinely, like, there's a massive, like, blind YouTuber moment in the Zomboid Noobs Guide on Friday as well. I missed some very obvious pants. But something about when you're recording, you get this, like, tunnel vision. And you're focusing on playing, and you'll just miss the most obvious, blatant thing directly in front of your face. But I suppose I do that when I'm not recording as well, if I'm just actually playing my own video games. Just some generic plaza work out here. Grab some planters as well. Try and bring a bit more colour into that massive concrete space. It's extremely warm in my office. Let me open my blind. See if I can let some air in here. My word, everyone. Can't wait for the big airport, says Joseph. Yeah, we'll be heading over there soon. I think next episode, I'm going to take a break from the eastern waters and turn my attention probably to this area. I think maybe a seaside resort sort of estate, you know, like an old sort of coastal country home vibe sort of thing. Seaside resorts build, essentially. I think that'll sit quite nicely near the lighthouse entrance here, won't it? And then in terms of what else sits on the peninsula, I think the international airport's going to be terraformed into a airfield from here. So this kind of becomes like, I guess, the shape of a T almost. A little bit warped, but you get the idea. Container port is going to go out here as well. Not sure where, maybe here. in this bay. And then we can use the land as like a natural breakwater. And then honestly, the terrain over here is super gnarly, so I haven't properly planned out this area yet. I suppose we'll just sort of see what happens as we grow through it. Massive city, isn't it? It doesn't stop. Alright, let's bring in some bollards. We'll do... I think I'm like 3 meters apart from my bollards, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's carry on those flower beds too. They are slightly floating. I can live with it though. The terrain's never going to be perfectly flat here. Yeah, it's just not even responding to the command now, is it? Because the building's interfering with it. I could just nudge you down a touch. Would that help? Yeah, sort of does actually. Yeah, it's a little bit better. And then I wouldn't mind maybe having some geometry fun with the flower beds. Or something to sit outside the building here. Will you play Town to City again? It was actually in the poll for today, Jen. But the patrons voted for CS1. So yes, we will. I really like Town to City. But yeah, when I'm not allowing the patrons to choose a stream, definitely I'll throw some Town City in again. Just today has happened to be voted for by the beautiful human beings with fantastic character. Have that. And then maybe some thin ones that kind of come off. You can probably do this in vanilla as well. You just use airport aprons, but you won't get this. Do these collide in vanilla? I'm not sure if they do actually. Can't remember. Damn patrons, I know, Jen. Tell me about it. Those damn patrons. Some of them are here. Lammy's one. Rue as well. Renee, of course, is a member. How's it you yourself, Jen? Something a bit different and interesting, isn't it, with the flower beds? I can perfectly envision 2 of those little plazas and promenades, plant pots as well. Yeah, these ones here. Next to the bench there. And then ice cream stand. Facing the street or the plaza? Don't like that, right? Some tables are floating, but that's okay. You can fuse those in vanilla, says Duck. Does anyone know if there is a way to build the airport on stilts and bows like in Funchal? What is that then? In Madeira? Just the one you're talking about? Oh wow. Well, I think I've seen this before. I didn't realise it was in Portugal though. As far as I'm aware, no. Because you can't get the runway networks to behave as bridges, which is what this is. That's really cool though. I mean, that's basically the arch bridge from the content creator pack, isn't it there? Yeah, look at that. If I did that in CS, aviation police would be all over me. It would not let me get away with that at all. That's super cool. I can't think of a way you would do that though. I mean, I don't think the airport's networks respond to anarchy, do they? I'm fairly sure they don't. I'll test it out for you. Where's the airport? If I force you to bridge. No, yeah, it stays glued to the earth. You could maybe do it with a non-functional runway, because then you could force it into elevation. I can't picture how you would do that. You'd probably need a custom runway network that can form as a bridge, and then stick the pillars under it. That's made me quite curious. That how could you elevate a runway like that? I bet there's a way to do it without going down the procedural object route, which is a real pain. Yeah, not sure on that one. Maybe Livechat can spitball some ideas on that. You could make a fake runway using roads and decal. Yeah, I think you're going to have it as a non-functional runway if you want it. The airport's DLC won't do it. Unless there's a mod that lets airport roads respond to the network tools. I'm not sure. Use the racetrack. That's not a bad idea, actually, Rue. Would that work? We'll have a little test. You are the best. Thank you, no more. That's very kind of you. Where the hell am I? I want roads. Yeah, you could do it with a racetrack. You'd have the endless flashing warnings there, but you can hide that with the bad mare mod. What does it look like if it's really tall? Yeah, you could do it with that. And then just bring your pillars in to create that effect that's in Madeira, like that, right? The mass support pillar repetition. Maybe. It's probably how I'd do it. Difficult one, that one, though. Okay. In here, as we transition to the renewed history district, wouldn't mind bringing some of those in. I did say I was going to add the towers to the downtown, didn't I? But I haven't added them yet. Isn't there emergency services that come with this pack? Police station. Yeah, I've used it down there though, haven't I? One of the schools, maybe? I think that student residence is a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, too big. Let's get rid of that. It's going to be too big as well, isn't it? And again, I took that right into the metro. Love all the colourful cubes on the back of it, and it's actually smaller than the tallest renewed history building. It's just got very flat edges though, hasn't it? Maybe we could fuse some financial districts onto the side of that. Potential. I'm utterly gutted to learn Egg supports Manchester United. Who do you support, Justin? Tell me who you support. Better not be Liverpool. Banning mods. If he's a Scouser. Ban the Scousers. I'm joking, of course, please don't. Honestly, this is how I learned you could elevate the race tracks. Yeah, you can do like Suzuka style tracks if you want. You can elevate them. Yeah, a bit of financial districts, I think, to just lessen this massive flat concrete wall. Yeah, somewhat like that, but we'll just rotate it 90 degrees. Let's do some building spawn points here, but that's okay. Something like that. Or am I selling myself a false dream here? I think I like it. You support Arsenal? It's not the worst, yeah. Not the worst. I don't mind Arsenal, to be fair. I was glad you won the league over Liverpool or City. I could be a Spurs fan though, couldn't I? What do we think of Tottenham? It's too chunky and grey. Mess with it. That's a perfect description for me, Alex. That's what a lot of people say about me. No. Too chunky, too grey. I have a lot in common with this building. What am I going to do with the pathway? Hey Mags, welcome to the stream, mate. I did see you. Welcome in. We got Mags, Gen, E6. It's like an ILO stream, isn't it? I'm going to need to push you in a little bit further. I'd really love if that wall wasn't there. But I can't bob that off, it's actual part of the structure, so... I just want a little flat-facing building now. That one, basically, should do. I don't like to do this too much, because I find if you've got loads of building spawn points across the world, it tends to really slow your simulation. At least it did with Ilos. Did we like that? I'm not playing with recolor, am I? In Nuremberg? No, I can't change the colour. Well, can I reset it? Will you reset a colour? There's a darker grey variant. I need to make sure that's not clipping through though. Yeah, there we go. 2 thumbs up from Flopsky. You got Kirsten and Mags Jr. watch as well. Hello, Kirsten. Please stop ghosting us in the Discord and come and post pictures of your dogs. And hello to Sebi. Shout out to Sebi. And then we'll probably run the pathway through here as well. We'll have no tree lining that section. Let's open that node up a little bit too. And we'll do some more car parking in the little corner here. Let's do 2 of them. I just reread the final comment I left on Ilos' final episode. What did you say, Jan? Should we go see? Should we go see what Jen actually said? From where? The final episode of Ilos? Let me go to the Ilos playlist, which I can't find. Where the hell is it? There it is. Last episode. It's a big playlist, isn't it? And the last episode would have been the alien coven video. I forgot about that. What the final one? The cinematic farewell, Jen. This one here. Got comment from Few Candy. Vagabond. There's Jen's. I didn't even give you a love heart, Jen. Oh my god. Look at the size of that comment. Yes, absolutely mega comment from Jen. Overall grade A++. Oh yes, I did see this. This was your school report thing, wasn't it? I just forgot to love it. I love it, Jen. Look at that. Look at that comment. An absolute essay. Thank you so much, Jen. Very cute. Appreciate it. You guys really are wonderful people. You leave me so much love. Like Jen cries at the beauty of Norway. I cry at the beauty of the comment section, I suppose. We are very blessed with a wonderful community here, actually. We very rarely get any tits trying to spoil the stream. Everyone's just nice and chill, and we have a nice time. It's great fun. Thank you for being a part of it, everyone. We need to do building spawn points too. Yep, we'll be over here. All 3 buildings need doing there. And then just concrete and trees here, I think we'll hide this little bit of junk we've got in the corner. And maybe a touch of hedge. Which sounds like a regional detective drama, doesn't it? Is that in Oxfordshire? Anyone give me a timestamp? I've got to go, but want to carry on watching later for whatever reason. I cannot see a time bar. You won't when it's live. We are currently 1 hour, 22 minutes and 16 seconds into the stream. Just so we've not got people wandering down. I mean, I know they can just wander off the pathway there, can't they? Can I run that edge on the path? No. Right, isn't gonna like that. That's fine though. I can deal with it. Thanks, X. See you later. No worries, no. Thank you for hanging out. Just place some money. I don't want the U's here actually. They're a bit too chunky, aren't they? A little bit more plaza work out here. Benches, bins, etc. Usual suspects. There was another one I left, maybe the last live chat, I don't remember, but it was like how much the community meant to me. That's very sweet, Jen. Been around for a long time now. Was it Ilo she joined us? Ilos was your first city, wasn't it? I'm sure. Oh, you were there for Noob Yoke as well, weren't you? I'm sure I remember you enjoying the Noob's Guide. I think that might have been your first city. Why not use a pedestrian road instead of a path to avoid building spawn points? No reason. I've just gone with the narrower path here. But yeah, you could absolutely use pedestrian road. Yeah, no reason why not. Get some campus benches in here. I think I'm gonna go to a cinnamon roll place in Manchester soon as well. What's it called? See if I can pull it up. I'm pretty sure it's called Rolled or something. Is it Rollers? I think it is, isn't it? Come on, load. Don't deny the viewers cinnamon rolls. Oh, here we go. They're on Instagram. This is incredible, right? Look at this. Look at that, everyone. If anyone from Rollers is present, I hate these sorts of videos. the Instagrammer holding the microphone does my head in. But you get the point, right? Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, everyone. How incredible is that? Yeah, they're in the Arndale in Manchester. I think I'm gonna go. I think I have to go. Yeah, sorry, just to briefly break out into a food chat there. I looked a bit in the Winter City, but joined full on Ilos and Nubiok. Navaria, Jen. She has a name. Oh yeah, just that Winter City, whatever it's called. Who cares about the Winter City? They look delicious. Might be a bit far away though. It is for you, Mags. Although I imagine you're blessed with such food in a city. Stuff like that is like gold dust to me. We do have a bakery nearby, but they don't make cinnamon rolls. It's like, well, what's the point? Why? Why are you open? Make cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls might be my top 3 desserts. Probably go cinnamon rolls, sticky toffee pudding. Which is elite, by the way. Won't hear any slander on sticky toffee pudding. And a cherry bakewell, maybe? Cherry bakewells are good. Yeah, okay. That's turned out quite nicely, actually. I don't hate that at all. As we move across to the other side of the monorail, what should we put here? Some apartments, maybe? A couple of more luxurious green cities towers right by the Central Park. Yeah, you didn't like that one. That's fine, Jen. No worries at all. They can't all be winners, can they, right? Otherwise, they would all just be on the same level. How long was the Ilos playlist? Ilos is one of the longest cities, I think. 61 episodes, if I remember rightly. And quite a number of live streams, so that the playlist is significant. Plus all the random specials like first-person tours and stuff, you know. So it's a big playlist. It'll take you a few months to get through Ilos. Let's just start manipulating nodes here so the terrain isn't as nasty. And then let's see what we can do with probably the smaller of the green cities apartments. And we could do some fun things with the quarter ovals. Actually, I saw something in a city showcase I wanted to try, actually. It might have been Emma. Was it Emma's build? I think a few of you have done it, actually. But just stitching only this one together. Not trying to make the full oval, I think is very nice. How do we feel about those modern apartments lingering around here? I love the road network here. Everything's so wavy, isn't it? Like, there's no grid in this bit of the city. Everything's curved. Oh, about a nice rock wall. So that's chill. You know what, Chum? I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Probably hide that layer quite nicely, actually. Just be wary of rock slides. Let's move up the apartments a bit so the rock isn't colliding with the grounds. I'm gonna bring that up. terrain's going to be a nightmare in this corner, isn't it? Yeah, I can accept that. And we can get that fence prop as well. Tiny little wooden one, isn't it? Where are you? It's this one, is it? Yes, it is. Can we match the heights of the two fused buildings? Yes. Yes, we can, Max. Chum is on my wavelength. Yeah, Jen and Chum is a wonderful new friendship we've seen develop in today's stream, isn't it? Nice to see you still making friends in the community all these years later, Jen. I'm great. It's great to see you still here. I didn't see if you said you actually got your cup earlier. I asked you, didn't I? Did anyone catch a reply? Do you need a building spawn point? No, you should be alright there. And you? Yeah, fine. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's just keep stitching together green cities complexes. We'll have another pathway join onto this as well. Hey Demilo, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yes, it was my city where I did that fusing combo. Yeah, I thought it was. Your city showcase was amazing, Emma. Really, really cool build. I think I said one of my favourites, didn't I, in the video? I think. It was very good. Get City Showcase playlist, everyone, if you want to see the wonderful talent available in my community in particular. You go see other people's builds. How many showcase submissions do I have actually? I've not checked it for a few weeks since I've been obsessed with Kokomo. Up to 101 responses now. Acid Ryans was the last city did, wasn't it? No, there's Copperdale County. Yeah, there's about 7 submissions left there to look at. If you want your work on the channel, everyone, you can find that Google form too, actually. I'll post it here. Be helpful, wouldn't it? If you have a city worth showcasing, you can fill out that form and it'll make it to me. Has to be worthy of a showcase though. Don't just draw a massive grid and mass zone and then say done. It has to be a build like an actual city that I can make a video out of. Which I honestly thought would be a bigger problem than it has been when I started that form. I thought I'd just be inundated with things I can't really make videos from. Which some submissions do come in where I can't do anything with them. But very few. I've only maybe completely rejected like 4 of 101 entries. Which I think is pretty good going. I'm working on finishing my city and I'll send it to you, but I'm not sure if it'll be good enough. Don't worry about that, Remy. Just send it anyway. I'm sure if you've seen the City Showcase series, there's like a real mix of different quality of builder. Like, you can tell the difference between someone who's hit 100 hours versus 3,000, you know? So don't worry about that, because I think in CS, there's always someone better than you. So don't worry about trying to be the best, you know? That even goes for me as well. That's not me trying to beat up my own ass or anything. That's just, you know, there's a ton of YouTubers and even players in the community that are better at the game than me. I think it's all just, we've all got different build styles as well, haven't we? I essentially ignore the RCI demand, but some people completely lock in on those numbers and demographics and min-max in simulation, etc. Which is the wonder of a sandbox game, isn't it? Everyone can take something different from it. I'm loving this little combo here. Those little park hedges with roadies are very nice. I think we'll get some colour in here too. Get some jackies. And rocks for Chum and Jen. Chum and Jen actually sounds like a crime fighting duo, doesn't it? maybe they're the stars of A Touch of Hedge. Illium's regional detective drama. I'm absolutely obsessed with node-controlled path plazas in today's stream, aren't I? I can't stop. Anyway, I'm walking through my fountain a little bit, but we can pretend it's a wishing fountain or something, can't we? Oh my word. Oh, we need a posture check, everyone. Let's zoom out a little bit here. I need to stand up and just stretch my back out. I've been sat like a crab for 2 hours. It's very dark in there though, isn't it? We need some more. Yeah, I'm just gonna nip to the bathroom, top up my water, and stretch my legs a little bit. Just give me 30 seconds or so. Actually, do you want to view the downtown from here? Let me do that for you. There you go. Isn't that gorgeous? God, I love this city. Probably the best one, this, isn't it? I think. That view is awesome. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Hello, people. Oh, there's a power cut. When did that just happen? Why have we got no power? We really ran out? It's not a budget issue, is it? What's the over budget? Can I whack it up to 4? Will that sort you out? It actually went down. How does that work? Okay. We need to... I'll tell you what we can do, actually. Before we have a hydration break. Let's fix the power problem. Over here by the port, we said when we run out of power, we just have the modular expansion of these geothermals to accommodate the new demand. So let's just go boom, and then we'll come and decorate this in a sec. Are you all happy? Even at night time? Yes, wonderful. Okay. Yeah, let's have a little posture check, please, everyone. Please look after your spines. I'll catch up on the live chat. I asked a question and immediately got a call. What was the question? Hypothetically, could you do a city showcase for an Xbox build? I can't, Flotsky, no, because I don't have the means to record my Xbox. I don't use a capture card. I use OBS. So I just don't have the facility to record console here in my office. I do have an Xbox. It's downstairs. Keep cool in the walking fountain. Exactly, Lammy. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that the YouTube Studio AI will say rocks for the chat summary. Yeah, it probably will. Yeah. Rock and Stone, Lord of Sin. Shout out to the Deep Rock Galactic players. Remy is 2,000 hours playing CS1 and a big 220k population European inspired city. Yeah, I'd love to see it, Remy. I'd love to see it. Especially if you're a 2,000 hour player as well. I imagine you have a certain quality with that many hours. No pressure, of course. AK, welcome in. No worries at all. You've just missed what you're seeing in front of you. A little bit of mountain village work and some campus expansion as well, which I'm not particularly treating as university campus. How do those lights look from the other side of the city? Yeah, they really stand out, don't they, from here? Very tasty. Yes, we love the roadies, Jen, don't we? Wonderful. AHR is planning a city showcase in 2027. We'll look forward to that. And Emma has started a new tropical build now, aiming to include lots of monorail in this one. Wonderful. I've really enjoyed how much monorail we were stuck into Illium, actually. In particular, the central hub. Which we'll enjoy some nighttime views here, because you guys don't really get to see the city in this state in the episodes. So we'll enjoy some of the transit hub story, shall we? Lots of monorail through here. You can see the frame rate. It's not happy. We're only allowed to be over here at very specific times of day. Hey Metro, how's it going, mate? When's the next episode of Kokomo? I'm trying to build along, but I'm ahead of myself already. Tomorrow, Eggsy. Tomorrow is Kokomo. Be with you. Hey, City Skylines Interchanges. How are you, mate? You're at work, so I've got to go, but hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much, mate. I hope the rest of your time at work goes okay. And what ridership are we getting out of this station now? 1,000. 600 in the glass box. And 400 on the ferry stop. This one's so busy as well. And the whole area is, isn't it? Doesn't ever stop here. Is this the best hub we've built? Trying to think of another one that might rival it. Palavin's hub was nice, but I was still quite an inexperienced player then. Any long-term egg fans? Can we think of a better hub than Illium's? Ilos' central downtown hub wasn't that massive. It was mainly roads in that city. I'm really struggling to recall previous transit hubs. Rannoch didn't really have one, did it? Rannoch didn't really have a transit hub. I can't recall. It had the train station was in the downtown centre, but it wasn't really a... Oh no, it did. It had the Metro Plaza, didn't it? That one was quite nice, to be fair. Yeah. I play on Xbox Series S and my cities look terrible. It's so hard to play on Xbox. I'm following along with Orchid Bay. Yeah, it's a different game, really, Stephanie. It really is a different game. If you want to play CS, get it on PC and use GeForce Now if you don't have the PC to run it. It's a totally different game, really. It really is. Once you've played it, you'll understand how. Illium hopefully being an example of that. Egg, do you still prefer CS1 rather than 2? I'm much warmer towards CS2 these days, especially since Kokomo started. But I would say it's rapidly catching up to my love of CS1, yeah. Rannoch had a lot, but small ones. Orchid Bay had that big stretch of parallel rail networks ending in downtown. That was neat. Yeah, that was nice, EMB. Yeah, that was cute. Want to buy a PC, but don't know what to get. Join the Discord, Stephanie. We have a lot of tech support in there, and if you're looking for a PC build, you can reference other people's builds. My PC specs are also in the description of these streams if you want to know what I'm running. But if you eventually want to move to CS2, get a better graphics card. Go 5,000 if it's in your budget. I wouldn't get a PC looking to play CS2 with anything lower than a 4060 probably, but go higher than that if you can afford it. Because that game will want your GPU. If you ever want to move to CS2, that is, to future prep yourself. Okay, let's go back to building. More green cities config. I think a block of these. I think this would be quite an interesting view from the arterial road here. We'll make one giant block. All to the same height. Orchid Bay had a cool transit hub. Yeah, the one EMB just mentioned with the rail was pretty good. Then again, Ilos had the Metro Plaza as well, didn't it? Where the diagonal metro met up with it. That was quite nice. Navaria's was alright as well. Jen wouldn't say that there. Jen would violently disagree with such thoughts. But that had the glass hub train station with metro, trams and buses and the clock tower in the downtown, didn't it? I won't have a screenshot of Navaria's downtown on this PC. Is it in the Navaria channel? Actually, maybe I've got it on a thumbnail. I want to show you which one I'm talking about. Do we even have Navaria thumbnails on this PC, actually? Yes, I do. Perfect. Oh, this one. Yeah. The thumbnail I used for the Christmas special. This transit hub was quite cute. There was elevated metro, the same station that's in Illium. That's how old that station is. Holy crap. Well, no, this was a rebuild, wasn't it? Yeah, I rebuilt this. And then the clock tower and the IT cluster stuff. I thought that was a nice hub. That was quite cute. Never going to hear the end of that now. It's alright, Jed. Don't worry, we're only winding you up. You are allowed to have whatever opinion you want on my videos. You will only be secretly judged. Never publicly, I guarantee. We'll come with fencing on the arterial here, since it's quite a steep drop-off. I'll do a segment with on the road and then one as network, because otherwise it will join with this one over here. I think we'll just do trees here. I want the quite thick tree coverage to continue, so it all blends in as this big forested part belt, because everything around it is also treed. Room for one on the corner there. Maybe. You're not going to terraform nicely there, are you? Alex lives in Navaria, so she's based. Yeah, that's true, Alex. Condolences for those that live within the Arctic Circle. Brutal weather conditions. Navaria has the best airport because of the black roof. That's a bold claim, Duck. The best airport? I'll tell you what, that's a good egg question. Which is, I would probably say Sky Harbour because of the scale of it and the position in the downtown. Which you could also sort of say similar from Rannoch as well, because that's positioned very similarly to how the Sky Harbour was. Other airports? Orchid Bays was nice on the island, wasn't it? Orchid Bay had like 20 airports as well. There was a lot of runways in that city. New Bjork's airport was alright. I wouldn't say that's the best one though. Right in the city centre, isn't it, on the ocean front? Palaven's airport was pretty crap. I had to rebuild that several times. The original DLC asset one was better than the one I did with the airports DLC in Palaven, to be honest. Let's see if we can twist an angle here. I don't mind the two-tone buildings. Okay. And then we'll feed another pathway. That connects into this one here. It looks like it's time for more amusement park pathway rotation, everyone. If you're enjoying the stream tonight, a like below really helps me out. We're currently on 69 likes, which is nice. can hear children screaming in the fields outside my house. Apologies if that's coming down the mic. Oh my god, do you want to shut up, mate? What are you doing? The kid's like full on screaming. Actually be quiet. I wanted to talk honestly. If I wanted to talk honestly, I can just say you are one of the best, if not the best city builder, because your building style is so unique, and in my POV, your building style is perfect. Thank you. That's very cute, Metro. That's very kind words, mate. Thank you very much. Very high praise as well, because some of the things, especially the really modded decal people put together, are just like, oh my god. Marble Mountain, as an example. Like, holy crap. That looks like Google Earth, you know? Amazing. Like, that's very kind of you to say, mate. That's very sweet of you. You warm my soul with such sentiments. Should we go for the suburban fence here for privacy? You know, so people aren't snooping. Over here, I think. Exit also agrees. OE not only details on his fairly custom nut, he plays to a level that isn't too basic, like a bit for detailing it, isn't crazy detail like few candies, so what he builds is achievable. I appreciate that, Exit. I may have to rejoin Eggs Discord to see that. Yes, you should, Jen. Random chat isn't the same anymore. Hasn't been for years. It's just been... Oh, well. Jen's not here. What's the point? Yes, come and join us in the Discord, and everyone else who isn't in there as well, by the way. There's always a friendly good morning, a little bit of morning chat. Tell you what, we'll browse the pets channel and the food envy channel in a second as well. If that doesn't convince you guys to come in, then nothing will. Alright, how am I feeling about this? Yeah, they're settling very nicely with the Central Park, aren't they? Yeah, very tidy. Can confirm being a teacher, children are genetically programmed to have a screech like this pterodactyl at least 3 times a day. Got a primary school teacher, Emma. That's different gravy, that. I don't know how you've got the patience for that. You're an absolute saint. We get a little round of applause for Emma for teaching our children how to read and having to put up with that. Godspeed, Emma. Thank you very much. The Discord. Yeah, who's posted in Egisms? I miss some very obvious pants. Yeah. Jane is visiting a friend who's just adopted a kitten. Very cute. Isn't that nice? I love the little coffee stains on his head. There's there's Lobscat. A bear. A brown bear. Look at those teeth. Vicious. Ott's coffee cat. I love his very snooty expression. Love that. Jane is playing with Dolce. So this is all available for free in the Discord, everyone, if you want to come join us. Lots of fun to be had. It gets better as well in the food channel. Like a little Yoshi action on Jared's dog. And DJ got a kitten, which is very cute. A lot of cat action. We need some more dog representation in here, I think. It's a lot of cats, isn't it? Oh, here's M-Dog's Cloud. I love M-Dog's Shetland collie, is it? Shetland sheepdog, I think it is. Here we go. Here's some dog action. There we go. That. A little bit of black lab. Very cute. There he is again. Yeah. Shetland dog. And then Food Envy is hopefully equally as good. Jane with a real Dutch feast. Isn't this nice? We've got donuts, salads, melon, grapes, eggs. Yes, please. Some sesame bagels. M-Dog with some breakfast tacos. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? That looks good. Jane with, what is this? A spinach, boiled egg and tomato in a pie. That's very good. Oh, chicken wings. Amazing. Wingfest was on in London a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? I really wanted to go to that. Oh, Rue with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Rue. I appreciate that. Thank you for all that you do. Love you. Love you too, Rue. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for the $5. Very, very kind. And then we get one more apartment in here. We'll have an asset we haven't used yet. Yeah, okay, that'll do. We'll position it with one of those little tourism parks, so it has its own little gym outside or something. Yeah, one of these. Let's bring that up a touch. Push this just a little off the road, and then we'll just shift the angle off the curve of the arterial there as well. That shouldn't need a building spawn points that close. How's the Queen of Eggisms? Well, that channel's really quiet, Jen, since you've left it. Doesn't get posted very often anymore. Which hopefully isn't a commentary on me becoming less funny over the years. Let's hope not, right? Let's not read into it that way. That's definitely not what's happening. So Meg, what are your plans for the next CS1 build? Or is there any more CS1 build? We were talking about that earlier, actually. I'm not sure yet. I am growing more and more fond of CS2 every week. And also, since I'm a full-time creator, I have to weigh in views to what I make. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of the beast. I have not established myself as a major variety channel, so I have to stick usually within a remit. So CS2 is getting better views for me than Illium these days. But at the same time as that, I also have a lot of patron and member support for CS1. So it'll all depend at the time, mate. It'll depend if I've got the energy for another CS1 build. And how the videos are performing. And how many of you are asking for it. So it's kind of a multifaceted question, really. But I'm not bored yet, if that's any encouragement for you. I still very much enjoy CS1. Well, let's delete some of those hedges though. So then it's like they can walk in here. Let's actually guide them in with a little bit of base game hedge. I had some buffalo garlic palm wings last week. That's amazing, Flopsky. I never made my own wings at home, actually. Maybe we should try that. Chicken wings are cheap as well. Please don't stop CS1, I'll have to cry. I mean, it will eventually at some point. Either everyone will stop watching it, or I will die at some point. It will stop. So, it can't last forever. But it's not going anywhere yet, don't worry. Illium is 50% of the way through its node count, and there's still a big portions of the map to build in. Or here. This stuff. The whole peninsula. This side. And then this area. Plus some more unique, quirky builds up in the mountain. So like, there's... What episode are we on now? What have I just put out? There's the Illium file. So episode 45 just went into early access, so we're 50% of the way to the node count. So you could possibly expect another 30 episodes at least, I would say. Another 30 weeks. At least, that is, I would say, from current configurations. Alright, I like the green cities layer in here. Love the monorail passing through this hole. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Might put that in the thumbnail, actually. That monorail scything through the district is awesome, isn't it? I really, really like that. One bird, two stones. It's the classic episode, yep. That's the one. I love how that one moment from an interview I had 11 years ago is still brought up in my live chat now. Instead of dying, you could also retire. Well, by the time I get to retirement age, it's going to be like 90 in the UK, innit? They just put it up to 68. Although I am technically only, what, 7 years of retirement? I'm 61, aren't I think? I hope there'll be more of CS1. I think a couple of Project Zomboid videos. Yeah, depending on how the Project Zomboid Noobs Guide responds, which will be the tutorial series introduction to you guys. I will definitely probably stream some Zomboids and maybe some Extinction videos as well once we finish the Noobs Guide. I just love Zomboid, man. It's such a good game. I would love to cover it. So I really hope you guys like the format I've gone for with the Noobs Guide. I can give you a little preview if you want. I'll still have it here on my hard drive. If you want to see maybe some of the editing I've done a little differently in the series. Right, let's address this next gaping maw of the hillside. Just going to push all these nodes back a little. I want to make sloped nodes here too. And then also this one too. Let's not do that because that looks awful. Delete that. And let's pull you down here. And then can we scroll off blue? No, I think I'm going to separate this connection. That just looks janky as hell where it's connecting on the bend, isn't it? Delete the node control stuff. You just go where you were. What's life? What's life without a bit of cheese? Says the philosophical mouse, probably. Yeah, that was a good Eggerson. I like that one. Some good stuff in there. Have a look actually at some of the most stupid things I've said. We can scroll back in the Eggerson's channel. Unemployed children plague the town. That was one of my favourites. Ferries are like water trams. Ian Beak, found that one. That was a good one. Rib for our pleasure for the keys from CS2 is a classic. I've used that a few times. This was the best one. So when AI was first introduced into YouTube Studio, it was constantly prompting you to ask it for ideas or like ideas for videos. And this is the idea that AI came up with. Apparently, a very popular topic with my viewers. A city with only egg-themed buildings. Maybe I'll start that one day. I accidentally built a stadium from episode 50 of Rannoch. Yeah, it's a good read in here. Follow the follow the bum cheeks. What was that from? When did I say that? I can't imagine what context that would have been in. Maybe the bus is a reverse giraffe. I can't remember what that was about either. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of stupid stuff been said over the years. Appreciate you guys tolerating my fairly ridiculous sense of humour. What do I want to do with this? Do you want to do another path plaza? I don't like that terrain tearing that's happening though. I'll just move you over there a little bit. It's very low down actually. Push the path down a little. Oh, there we go. That's what was causing the tearing. Sort of. It's there at the wrong angle, isn't it? We can ignore it there. And you are incredibly steep. Let's multi-tool you out of existence. I need a link to Eggersons. It's in the Discord HR. We love your sense of humour. Not everyone does, Jen. I've had a few comments over the years that have violently disagreed with you. But I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. Thank you very much. Join the Discord. Glad to hear, Stephanie. So you'll see a channel in there called Tech Support. If you want to post in there just asking for PC advice on a CS build, a lot of people will respond to you, especially Brassac. Brassac, one of the moderators in there, just built an absolute behemoth of a PC. If you want to go kind of no budget limit, Brassac can help you put one together. It was you that mentioned the CS build, wasn't it, I think? I'm sure it was. The bus and the giraffe thing was something about the buses are long and giraffes are tall. Oh, so like a long bus. Oh, yeah, like a reverse giraffe. Oh, that was in Rannoch. Yeah, I remember where that was. That was on the BRT system in the zoo, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the long orange bus was the reverse giraffe, wasn't it? That's where that comes from. Brassac, like, look at all the love for Brassac in the chat. We'll have to tell him that tomorrow morning in random chat when he wakes up. He'll be tucked up in bed now. Brassac. He will be. It's past his bedtime. Let's do a little fountain on the corner there. How much of a mess about is it to get these benches to sit on the bridge? They seem to be alright, actually. Just want a few on the corners. We're really getting into it now, aren't we? Adding our own benches to the pathways. Great stuff. I don't have Discord, so I searched on YouTube and didn't find it. Yes, you won't find it via YouTube search. It's just random quotes from the episodes which people track in the Discord if they find it funny. But reading it all out of context, I think, actually makes it a little bit funnier because it's just... there's not a lot of sense going on, you know. A billboard here by such a busy intersection. Coming off the metro station. Prime out-of-home advertising here. Well, I got myself a little t-shirt that has a rabid possum on it that says, first of all, I am a Dwight. I can imagine that t-shirt, John. Wonder if we can find a picture of that. Let me Google possum t-shirt. Oh yes, is it this one, Jen? Is it this one? Oh no, not that one. Where is it? I just saw it. There, that one. This one. Is that the one you have? I don't think we have possums in the UK, do we? I'm sure we don't. Any biology police might be able to answer that for us in the comments. Yeah, let's bring some more rock in here just to blend a little bit of this terrain in. Come up here. And we'll do... it's the same one. Sometimes it's a raccoon, but still pretty crazy. Which is the crazier mammal out of the raccoons and the possums? Possums can be quite violent, can't they? Or at least aggressive if cornered. I'm not sure. No experience of them. Well, I guess so can, like... I guess the British possum is like a badger, isn't it? I suppose. In this area here, I'm just going to run trees along the pathways, and we'll carry on doing more node control path plazas here. Maybe one of the massive knob rocks in the middle. We haven't used them in the city yet. One of these. Does this fit? Sort of looks like a building, really, doesn't it? I think it's a bit... I think the geology police might have a problem with that. Or geography, rather. Opossums live in Florida, so there are opossums in Kokomo. Wonder if I can get some props for them. Raccoons are crazy, said Stephanie. Have you seen that video of the raccoon opening the dumpster? That's... What the hell? Oh, it's just started raining. I love that. Raccoons are cuter but will hurt your pets. Possums are scary looking but are super timid and don't hurt anything. I was at my grandma's birthday, so we got Hawaiian shirts with her face all over it, says Flopsky. I have a law question about Kokomo. Is it a state or is it in Florida? Yes. Let me. Because it's Kokomo State, but Owen, who made the logo, also put Florida on it. So an enclave? Maybe? One of those. Maybe it's an enclave within Florida. Maybe. Here in Louisiana, possums eat other things that are harmful. What, like a snake? You've got bad snakes in Louisiana, I guess, haven't you? The other ones are all too big. No, I can't get away with that one either. Maybe that one? Sort of. Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't hate that. Maybe a potential landslide waiting to happen, but that's up to the council to fix. I'm absolutely loving the layers here, and especially how many people are walking through this area as well. Because it's all fed by the metro and monorail hub at the bottom of the hill. The current raccoon craze is Jimothy. Oh, is that the deformed one? I think I saw that on Twitter. Well, that cleared that up. Yes, Lammy did. I'm glad you agree. Yes is the answer to your question. Okay, let's do a little final node controlled plaza down here. We'll have another fountain. Don't think anyone will collide with that one. Be a wonderful place to come spend an afternoon, this, wouldn't it? Bring these benches out of the earth there. There we go. And then bring some flowers in as well. I once saw a family of raccoons in my backyard. There's a guy who had like an entire family of them, wasn't there? And he was feeding them and they were like swarming over him in his porch. It went viral maybe a few years ago. You guys know what video I'm talking about? He's like sat on his porch and like the raccoons are just crawling all over him because he's feeding a pack. What's a pack of raccoons called? I know. It's got loads of names. A brace, a gaze, a smack, a committee, a nursery, or a troop. Why does it have so many collective nouns for a raccoon? Anyone know why that is? I prefer a committee. A committee of raccoons sounds quite hilarious. Interesting. There you go. Every day's a school day, everyone. Add some garbage bins too. Yeah, got some bins in here. Couple in the corners that aren't floating would be helpful. There we go. Committee is the best one, yeah, I agree, like. Yeah. The walking is insane in Illium, but isn't it bad for the frame rate while recording? Depends where you go. The Hello People pathway is pretty horrific. And this one over here. But it flows. But I'm not recording now, so I'm not recording in 4K, which is probably what stresses the PC the most. So if I'm making a video here, my PC fans are saying, get away and don't come back, basically. But whilst I'm streaming, the PC's fine because we're only streaming in HD, so there's no 4K video pressure on the card. But yeah, it's fine. It's probably down to 20-ish, 25 frames a second or something here. So there's a little bit of lag to it. It's not as smooth as somewhere else. But it's more than tolerable. It's not horrific. Wonderful. I think that pretty much wraps up today's hillside, everyone, in 2 hours, 20 minutes. Really love this build. Easily one of my favourite bits of the downtown. Been sat here for ages thinking, what is this city? What this hillside actually going to be made up of? And turns out pretty much everything. Green cities, renewed history service buildings, financial districts, mountain village and campus stuff. Real nice blend of different assets, isn't it? Let's get some screenshots for the thumbnail, shall we? Down there, we need to move the sun there. Just spin around for me. There we go. I want a monorail right in the foreground here, though. That's definitely going to be the thumbnail, isn't it? Doesn't really get better than that. Although a galaxy of starfish is cool. My favourite collective noun is a tower of giraffes. I didn't know that one either. Oh, I missed the monorail because I was watching the live chat. Oops. There we go. Something like that, right? And that's pretty spicy. And then... yeah, I think I'll just leave it as that one. Yeah. Alright guys, I think we'll leave the stream there. That's the nice end of a build before we get stuck into another one. And we'll be live again on Tuesday. And we've definitely had more people here knocking around on the 6 evening time of the UK, well, evening UK, European UK, evening time that is, sorry. I'll start that sentence again, because I can't talk. We have more viewers at this time of day, so I'll stream at 6 PM UK again on Thursday evening, if you'd like to come join us. We might do Town to City, or it might be Kokomo. I'll ask the patrons to vote again. But I'll take CS1 out as an option, so they can't constantly choose their favourite game. Alright. Let me see if I can chuck someone a host. Just bear with me. One of my Instagram followers messaged me earlier. Is she still alive? Oh, I can't find the channel. Can you guys hear that rain? It's absolutely torrential outside. It's so beautiful. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second, everyone. She did say she was streaming. Oh, she finished 11 minutes ago. What a shame. Okay, well, I would have talked to the host. Is there anyone else streaming City Skylines? Let's see if I can send you over to someone. Opt is live. Sebastian, one of my patrons, has just started streaming. What a coincidence. If you want to go watch Opt's stream, wonderful builder. His city was on City Showcase, actually, the German engineered one with no mods. Really good CS1 player. He's just about to start live streaming over on his channel. That's linked in the live chat. Go and spam hello people into his chat for me, alright? Just flood it, show him some support, subscribe if you like what you see. Otherwise, thank you so much to Metro, Rue, Eggsy, Jen, AHR, Marcus, Distracted Turtle. Yeah, we might do Town to City Thursday, Turtle, I think. It's been a while since I played, so we'll get it in. Emma, of course, EMB, Stephanie, you're all beautiful human beings with fantastic character. Thank you for spending your Tuesday night with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.